All right. Well, day 53 in the books. And I got some sleep today. Feel much better than I have lately. So figured I'd share some of the things that I've been thinking about. Today has been a good day for thinking because I've been fresh, because I got enough sleep. So number one, get some sleep. Even if you gotta do a couple things first and then go back to sleep for a little while. I did today. So I had to get up, I had to help my kids get ready for school, take them to school. And then when I got back from dropping them off, I got into bed and slept for another couple hours. And I feel a whole lot better because I did that. So sleep is important. Get sleep. The other thing, plan out your day. So if you've got things that are kind of obstacles that are in the way, plan around them. I had a 4-hour block today of work, and I had to I knew when I had to go. I knew I wasn't going to be able to get both workouts in between and before I had to go. I knew I was going to be home fairly early, so I got to get home about 9:30 at night, which still gives me plenty of time to get my workout in. So the next thing was food, and I'm probably going to repeat today, tomorrow, just because it worked out really well, and everything was right on point. And I don't mind. I'm not like a food baby or anything where I can't just eat the same stuff day in, day out. It's not really that big of a deal to me. I've been pretty much eating mostly chicken anyway, so every now and then have a little bit of ground beef or a steak, but mostly chicken. So far for 53 days, so if I can handle it that long, what's one more day? What else? So that really helped out. Anyways, getting in, that first workout and my 10 pages of reading too, right at the beginning of, kind of as soon as I woke up. But once I got up, got going for my day, that's where I put that in. Boom. And I just started rolling with it. I actually took a shower between the workout and the reading, which was fantastic because it let me put on about half of my uniform for work and sit down, read, and then just after the reading was done, put the rest of the uniform on, bang, and out the door. So it was just a really good, productive day. And, as I was finishing up for the day, getting done, the one thing that kind of really stuck out to me is that what this teaches you, it teaches you how to do a routine daily. But it's not just a routine, it's a routine with intent. So this particular program, the intent behind it was to get Andy into a specific fitness thing by a specific amount of time. And he had to execute daily to hit that because he had a bet. If you listen to the podcast, you would know that. So check out, I believe it's the MFCEO, or it's either MFCEO or Relay AF, but it's number 208. So check it out. It is a really good kind of primer for doing 75 hard if you're interested in doing it. If not, you just got the kind of backstory. It was designed to get him in shape because he had a bet within 75 days. What it created out of it, and what after he did it, he realized that it had created this kind of blueprint for achieving success in other things, not just fitness. And part of that was there has to be an intent, there has to be a reason you're doing it. Otherwise, you start making excuses. And I see there's a lot of people out there in different groups and stuff that, oh, well, what about, isn't this a workout? Isn't that a workout? And if it doesn't achieve whatever goal that you're aiming for, no, it doesn't count as one of your tasks. And that's the point of it, is that does what you are doing get you closer to your goal? So if playing a round of golf gets you closer to whatever goal you have, perhaps that could be a workout. Unless you were trying to get onto like some kind of golf tournament, I highly doubt it. I highly, highly doubt that is actually gonna get you closer to your goal. So, and you need a greater goal other than, I just want to finish this. Because, you could pick a pretty shit diet. The hardest thing that you might have to do is the water. Because, you can do some pretty weak-ass workouts. You can, oh, I did, this and that, and you throw in all this bull crap, and, there's plenty of ways to cheat. But you're not going to achieve your goals. So that's, kind of an interesting thing that I thought of today. And, part of the reason that came out is because I was, thinking about, all right, what's, starting to look at, what's next? How am I going to structure getting to the next goal? And, my next goal is to, one of the things I want to do, other than, being, doing things through the First Form Legionnaire program, where, that's helping people, answering questions on, different supplements, helping out on the First Form app as a coach. I'm working on getting my certified personal trainer, already a black belt in jiu-jitsu. And, tonight I was thinking, two of the other black belts that I'd really like that are outside of jiu-jitsu are, I'd like to finish my judo black belt. I came really close. I'm still a brown belt in that though. But also Jeet Kune Do and Kung Fu. If I got those two, that would put me at 6 black belts, or those 3, that would put me at 6 black belts, and be a pretty cool resume. I'd also eventually like to get one in Paquita Tursha, Kali. I really like that style. I like the Inosanto style as well. I just don't think I have the time to do both. So I want to focus on one, and the Paquita Tursha would better suit where I am right now. In addition to that, I would like to augment on top of my black belt under Peter Sauer. I really like to be a recognized black belt under Eric Paulson and under my instructor, Alan Baker, for his living mechanics. So, those are some things that I want to accomplish outside of this. In addition to that, I want to get back into teaching martial arts again. I briefly had, for almost a year, my own school that I was teaching, and I want to do that again. So I want to get back into that, and it's right now just in the process of figuring that out. So, those are just some things that I would like to accomplish. And this blueprint of 75 Hard is just a great methodology of putting together what steps do I have to do every day to achieve those goals. So it's just my thoughts on that. I think it's, all of that stuff is doable, and all of it's doable in fairly quick time. Workouts. So first workout was just a ruck. It was a good one. Pushed myself a little bit today. Part of the reason I pushed myself is because I got a delivery today from First Form, and it had my post-workout. And I can tell you right now, after 3 days without having post-workout. There is 100% a difference in how you feel when you're taking post-workout versus when you are not. You are much more sore. Your body is much more run down. And honestly, I was in pain because of all of it. And it was exhausting. I did post-workout after my first workout and my second workout today, and I feel fantastic. Now, do I always do that? No, it's just that right now in 75 Hard, I am pushing on both workouts. So I do my ruck workout, but I also do some form of resistance when I do my second workout. So even though, like when I'm at the gym at work, most of the time I'm on the treadmill, I usually do at least a mile on the treadmill, but I always add in some kind of resistance while I'm there to help start building muscle along with cardio. And that's kind of how I do it. But today I actually combined two workouts that I had from the last 2 days. So yesterday I did a lower body workout along with my treadmill, and I did an upper body on Monday along with my treadmill. Today I took the upper and lower body, put them together, and did just all straight through. It took me a little bit more than 45 minutes to get through it all because there are rests in between each set. But it was exhausting, number one, and number two, it was a fantastic workout. I felt sore afterwards. I tired, but I felt good, and I earned that post-workout. So if you haven't, I highly recommend subscribing to Arnold's Pump Club newsletter. It is really good. It's got some pretty cool information on health and fitness. Not only that, it's got the Monday, the workout of the week, and it gives you full information. One of the cool things on that he shared this week was about how when he competed, he only had he had very little that he was doing extra, that his workouts were very similar every single day, and that people were surprised by that. But he was saying it's not a large variety. It's consistent action every single day, and just going in and executing on the plan. And that, there you go, 75 Hard. Execute on the plan. Achieve your results. Make your plan and execute on that plan. Don't deviate from it. Execute on that plan. That's what's going to get you results. So, just a pretty cool correlation there. Other than that, I think that's all I got for today. The magic of thinking big. Almost forgot. You finished up confidence and got into kind of like the how-to of thinking big. And some of the stuff on like confidence that was really interesting to me, and which it's one of the things I actually teach my kids is, and this is what I'm going to share tonight on this, is just sit at the front of the room. If you go to conferences, if you're in class, sit at the front. And the reason he said that is that he said it builds into you confidence, because yeah, you might get called on. But to me, the other thing was the people in the front are the people who get noticed. They're the people who the professor pays attention to. They are the people who tend to ask the most questions. They are the people who get the most answers. They are also tend to be the people who make the best grades. So if you want to get the most out of the things you're attending, best to be at the front. So not only does it builds you up confidently, it also gets you the most out of what you're doing. So I just thought that was cool that, in this book, it's fairly old, and it's not something I learned from the book, it's just something I learned from observation and doing it myself. So, yeah, that's where we are for that. Anyways, still awesome book. Go for it. Make sure you try to read it. All right, I'm running out of stuff, so thank you for watching. And, please, if you got some value out of it, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Don't forget to try to follow me on Instagram if you can. It's at Chris, AMACBJJ. And again, I'll put that in the description. And yeah. And if you get a chance, check out 1st Phorm. They got great products, cool clothes, and their supplements are absolutely amazing. And like I said, try out the post-workout. It is my favorite are chocolate milkshake and the mint chip cookie. Chocolate milkshake is like a chocolate milkshake, and the mint chip cookie is literally like liquefied Thin Mints. It is fan-freaking-tastic. So, but there's a huge difference when you don't take it versus when you do. Anyways, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good day. I'll see you on day 54. And yeah, that is all.